The White
Yeah.
Sox stink, if you didn't know. They lost
Super
their
dud.
100th game. So they are on pace to lose 124 games as of right now. They are 31 and 100. So
Jeez.
first, okay, let's get through this first real quick. The record is 120 losses by the 1962 Mets. The 2003 Tigers lost 119. I was at one of their wins, by the way, in Seattle. That's why I'm not
Oh.
allowed at T-Mobile Park because
Yeah, right.
that
That's
happens when
right.
I go. They lose to
Yeah.
119 loss team. This year, the Tigers were the ones who handed the White Sox their 100th loss. How fitting! It's poetic. I
Isn't that
love it.
nice?
And the White Sox final series will be against the Tigers. The Tigers actually they didn't lose 120 because they ended up sweeping that last weekend of the season. So it's
Yep.
crazy. It's like they'll lose one, and then they didn't lose any. So we'll see what happens with that. But I talk about this all the time, and I don't know how often I talk about it on the show, but Tommy Lasorda said you're going to win 55 games, you're going to lose 55 games. It's what you do with the rest of them is what matters. The
Right.
White Sox are not, Brig, going to win 55 games.
No, no.
Like, how do you lose possibly 124 games?
I don't know.
I don't understand it. Especially this team 3 years ago, they
Yeah.
won what 92, 93 games.
Yeah, it was almost 100 games.
How do you fall so far so fast
I don't know.
and then not fire everyone involved in the middle of the
Yeah,
season?
right.
And it might be one of those things, Brig. It might be one of those things where Jerry Reinsdorf is like, me firing Pedro Grifol or anybody else today is not going to make a difference. If we're going to lose 124 games, we're going to lose 124 games. Getting those guys out is not going to change anything. But if we don't see the White Sox like just overhaul everything, everybody top to bottom, all their personnel, like leaving some players because
But
they
the
have
grounds
to,
crew can stay.
right? Yeah, they might recruit
They're
them.
doing a good job. Yeah.
Like, what's even going on there?
You know, we have
It's
30
bonkers.
games left. There are exactly 30 games remaining in the season.
Yeah, right. I'm curious because the Tigers went to the World Series not long after that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm curious. I'm looking right now to see how long it took them to turn things around.
Yeah.
So in 2003, like we said, they lost 119 games. In 2006, they lost in the World Series.
That's fast.
It's really fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, in 2004 they won 72, then they won 71, and then
Mm.
2006 they won 95 games.
What'd they do in 7?
They won 88.
There you go.
They kind of
Great.
did this, and then they got back, and they had 4 years in the playoffs from 11 to 14.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like this is the thing, is I don't feel like the White Sox are a dysfunctional organization. They just won a World Series in 2005,
Yeah. Yeah. It's not.
right?
Something's
You
wrong
had a
there.
you had a terrible year. The water is poisoned somewhere, and mm, we've been saying it for a year and a half. Brig, the manager seems to be a problem.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think he's
And
the
they
only
can't.
problem, but
No.